Go ahead, check it out. I just got an email.
Broadcast, sure.
Yes, bro.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. From the gun, the running back has it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an open.
Being on Ncaa was quiet this year.
Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd.
Oh my God!
Now you're set up to fail.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what?
That was crazy right there.
He's got it. First down and more.
You right, just stepped out of bounds. They gave that to you.
I
didn't step out of bounds.
The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Off play action. Throws for the tight end. He's got him wide open. Bulldozes his way through. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Back here in Jacksonville, and I'll tell you what I'm not looking at here.
The give from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. But if they start to obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The give on the option. Right off the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting down.
They running that bit like they got down playing George.
Great job finishing with his pads.
to the ground to try to pick up the first.
Oh, you got me
He's
with
got
that.
some space. Just what this offense was
That nigga
looking
can't
for.
even
Sets him
look
up
at
at
that
46
shit.
with the first down.
I would have had you for a tackle for loss on that one.
To be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Steps away to find some room. Got some room into the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Rebels line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They
Boy,
rode their running back, but
holy
he could
shit.
not make it. It'll be fourth down.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game. You want to pay it off and just put some points up
I
on it.
don't trust
Well,
that
see,
shit
I'd
at
go for the
all.
touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards. Even if I get stopped, I'm starting this game aggressive.
Oh my God.
He didn't get there.
Oh my God.
From the one, and
Hell
they're
yeah.
stuffed.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these
Shit,
fourth
but this
downs. You
is
didn't
some
get that
bullshit.
one. But
Field
don't let it
position,
be
though.
a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Pulls it in.
I'll
It's
take it.
Williams.
I just got to get out that goddamn end zone.
You got to be able to attack the whole field to make
I was
sure that
way too
underneath
far
part
in
and
there.
the intermediate
Man,
part,
the
and
blitz
then
are
you take
fucking me
shots
up
down
right
the
now.
field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Looking to the big tight end.
No, that nigga tipped it to the partner. What the
I
fuck?
tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside
Bro, that's
your own
some
20, trying to come
bullshit.
out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely
Okay,
happy.
hold on,
And
that
that
shit
offensive
was
coordinator
crazy.
is going to look extremely smart.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete
Let's
pass
go.
caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now and throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero.
And he
Bro, ain't no way that nigga got out of there.
Well, just as you would expect,
That man was
didn't take
tapping
very
X
long.
and everything, but he was trying to get out of there because I had him beat, bro.
When you got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams.
Oh my God.
Makes a move. He's
Oh
on the
my
move.
gosh. I'm on your
Can
ass,
they
big
catch
fella.
him?
We got one
They
on me.
won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have
Oh,
a
hey, now you see why
sticker
Melo
on his
don't keep the
helmet.
Cole
Anytime
Adams.
he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
Yes,
That's
sir.
unbelievable speed. And if you're back
yeah.
in for a kickoff, obviously
Oh,
you got those
let's
wheels.
get it.
But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How how big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Rebels want to move quickly. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defense...
Bro, how you miss the whole tackle, bro?
At the 20. Touchdown, Rebel!
That nigga slipped past the tackle.
Might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get
I can tell you, don't kick it to Cole Adams.
Get in the end zone. That was a nice
Got
job.
the hole with it.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen.
Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it.
Ooh.
They're not going to get there. Trying to sneak it in for the 2, and they'll get 0 instead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
They need
this
to
lead.
get us another one. Oh, yeah, he kicked it out here, too.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to
This
pick
nigga
up an
let
extra
him
block or
go,
two,
bro.
but as
Why
it
you
is,
let him go so fast? 86, I was
Guys,
almost
here
out of there,
comes
too.
that Alabama offense
I'm
onto the
almost
field.
gone.
Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Fires
Ain't
left
that play?
with the catch.
They didn't be
It's
smoking me
Williams.
with that play.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Simpson. Oh, they're after him. And he fires
my God. Then he came around the backside of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's what get me every time.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And that's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's 3rd and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running backs. These guys are great athletes, and they can make good things happen when you give them the ball in space.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. All
got that
down, but
first
he
down,
has
though.
enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers
Got him by one.
to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ray.
Wow.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver
gonna
playing
pick
in
it
the
off the
slot?
way
You're
he was
matching him up
calling them,
against
They weren't
linebackers
getting
and
fit, though.
safeties or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is
Well, he
virtually
jumped around. I
uncoverable.
thought he was going to go on
The
to take it out
perfect
the
play to
air,
open
but
the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Powers through the defender. Complete disaster there. He loses 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive
yeah,
guys
you
and
never get
staying
no
in
yard
gaps.
like that.
Everybody knowing where
So
they're supposed
I'm
to
just
be.
going to go
You could tell the
on
defense, everyone
I don't
was
know
right
what
where
little
they're
silly
supposed
stuff
to
you be
be,
doing.
nowhere to run.
You would never do that shit on me,
Second
big
down,
dog.
they'll go to the air. They get enough rush,
I got the
and
giggling.
it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains,
Because now
keep
I'm
this
locked
drive
in
alive
on you. I
after
know
that
what
earlier sack.
receivers now, so
On
I've
third
never
and
played
long,
against
hoping to
Ole
throw
Miss.
beyond the sticks.
I told
And
you,
that'll
bro.
be
Lock
incomplete. They
down, my
certainly
boy.
weren't afraid to
Go
take a
for it,
shot
between
there.
that. What you
Now
gonna
it's
do with
fourth
it?
down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Appreciate you,
Oh,
Leslie.
what a play to set him up.
Let's see if I can
Takes
get
it
it
the
out.
other way.
Hey,
He goes
Money,
down
what you
right there,
doing,
but
bro?
not before coming up with a big interception.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the head.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner.
Definitely getting in that
Expecting
end zone.
pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't
All
look
you
it
gotta
all
do,
the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Under fire. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's hot. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How
Hey,
is this
did you
defense
try
going
to
to
turn
deal
up
with
field on me?
all the speed
I was
they
knocking
have
on that down.
offensively?
My
You saw them just rip off a big
yardage.
play.
And Jesse, now
They're
their
getting
head's
in the end
spinning just
zone.
a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gonna let it fly.
Appreciate you.
And they win an early drive with the turnover.
Let's go. I told you you ain't getting that end zone,
Play
big
to
dog.
make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback,
Give me a little
you better
stats and
protect
we'll
the
be around.
football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay
Now
tuned.
we're kicking.
Halftime is coming. Go ahead and roll the dice.
Boy, I said, I gotta get that
Second
ball
half, they're
back.
lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sacked first down, just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments. Talked about it. We're not down that much. We're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play?
Looking for a deep man.
Yeah, hurt.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Bringing it back.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple times, just hasn't been able to do what he wants to.
It's not all the time. It makes me
Ready to send the offense onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into
2026, man. He different, man.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but
he's gonna get enough.
got stuffed on first
I ain't
down,
gonna let him
second
win.
and 10.
He getting those 2 wins on me, though. He's staying with that 1 win, though.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
That nigga's not beating me tonight. I think that ain't finna happen, bro. I can't do it. I can't, bro.
He only got 1 win, though.
I can't.
They go
He
to the
trying to get
ground.
1 of each to get that 1
They
win.
could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to
Nigga
make
reached
the
our
stop.
quota with that one, Chief. I can't do
Another
it.
tough run for this
He messed up
offense.
right
And
here.
I think a big reason why they're down on the
Fourth down.
scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off.
knew he
And it
was
just
on.
takes one play
He
for
only
this guy.
throw him
Don't
dude
be
right there,
impatient.
and
You
then
gotta keep giving
19.
him the football.
And the
I
Rebels
thought I
have it
put
with a
enough
first
on
and
him,
10.
but
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
O-line gave
Fires
a lot
to
of
the
time,
wideout.
too, to wait for them.
Makes a
Oh.
connection.
I
Gets
cannot
out of
switch
bounds.
on to Bray Hubbard in time, brother. I should have speak that off. Look at the
When you're throwing
big
these
feet.
comeback
Like
routes,
the way
man,
he threw the
timing has
ball.
got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it
tried
out
to
early,
pick
and the
in front of
receiver
that.
doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll try the run.
Finally got him in. But he got to 2 times already just to get to 21.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot
yeah,
of
'cause he missed that
faith
field
in this
goal.
running back, knowing if they get down
Nah,
in
he
this
tried
area
to
of this
play. He
field,
tried to play on
can
my. He
get
tried to
it
play
done,
in my
and he
face
can
like I
answer the
was
bell.
him and
Two
try to
rushing
run that
touchdowns already for this
fake
offense.
kick on me.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
2-point plays, the windows are
Tried to
very
play
small
in
to
my
throw into.
face,
That
bro.
time he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He wouldn't have failed to round, bro. I would have
He'll bring
tried
it
to
out.
go and
It's
come up out of there with it.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the
There you
15.
go.
This drive will
He
open for the
might try.
15.
He might get it. He beat you to it. Why
Off the
can't
play
he beat
fake
me?
on first down. The throw.
Yeah,
Can't
he
find
banged
his
it.
man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection
One thing
last
about
time.
me,
Let's see
though.
if they throw it again.
I keep blessing. He gonna get the word.
Look, you see the receiver on the Mello. I see an opening, but feel like he catch him slick.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets
Only
it
a
out
little
to the
couple of
20
yards on
after he picked up a 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going.
Breaks into the open. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough.
Man, shut up for you pissing
Mark it at
off,
the
bro.
32.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball.
Turning on the Jets. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something.
Scratching inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
That nigga got out of that shit so fast.
Looking to throw it, Simpson.
Oh, no.
That was so off. That whole defensive play was stupid.
85 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the run, it's Lacey. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole.
Dang.
He is going
Austin tried to kill him.
Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. Ncaa. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Right in your face. Look at this shit.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end
long
of
we
the
keep
third.
him that
Time
bay,
is
man.
running
Keep him
out
to the
if they're
feet.
going to cut into
Bring it
this
from there.
deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Keeps it on the bootleg. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
Looking left. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. Turning it on. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they touchdown 1st and goal.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it.
Touchdown, Rebels. They move on top.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this run, and he's still breaking auto-runs. He's aggressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Oh, you can't smart.
Here comes the 2-point try.
Yeah, bro.
No, he ain't trying to go for 2.
Using his feet to buy time. The offense coughs it up. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I'm going to carry the mistake right there, boy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He's loose on the right. Touchdown. down. Crimson Tide.
That's all right. Go ahead. I want you to score so I can get the ball back. And hold that clock.
And a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver, you can tell he broke with the football, he caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
To the air, it's Simpson.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Oh,
He'll bring it out. It's Ray. Discards him with the stiff arm. He's brought down at the 16.
Yeah,
Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
I wouldn't like to pay no attention to it. I ain't see him just standing there. The nigga didn't even move. He was literally just standing there.
This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
I was trying to tackle him for a long, but he made it back to he made it back with
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Aim hard yard.
And what's the closest guys to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own.
No, he's trying to. I know what he's trying to do. He did it last time. See, I ain't finna even go for that. What I tell your ass, nigga? I told you I was not going for that time. Let's go. Let's fucking go, nigga. Let's fucking. I told your ass. You tried it. You tried it the second time. You got me the first time, boy. You'll never second time, B. So you'll never get me 2 in a row. But at Miller, I'm always pick it off.
They return it all the way back for 6. That offense just
I mean, he did it. I mean, play by play, bro. He did 3 runs. On the 4th down, he threw a pass, nigga got a touchdown on him. You think I'm gonna let you do that shit again?
He'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Can't believe you tried me, bro. But I do love the competition that you. Cause this ain't a blowout. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way the game goes.
By that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know about pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say
I
that
gotta keep
you can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Moving out of the pocket. Finds a little space.
Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And they'll stop
That's
him
fine.
after
We
he
just trying to burn the clock, baby. We just burn the clock.
And I like the first
It's
thought
over
process
with.
right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock
Put a
with
fork
the
in,
lead.
you done,
Thank you to
y'all.
the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together,
They did
we're
great to me.
looking really good.
That's what they make
We reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in
No,
hand
he
right now.
just-
We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
He
They'll
wasn't
be
finna get.
perfectly
I
content to
told
go
you, I
right back to
can't
the
do it.
ground here on 2nd and 8.
I can't do it. They like that little episode him and Tatum. Yeah, he messing on my list. I'm gonna get him next.
I'm bigger than you. I'm
But
stronger.
right now, I tell you, I don't Jonathan said Tatum in the play right now.
Bowing up, stuffing the run.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Pressure coming.
Got him.
He's got an open
Got him.
man.
Got him. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Alabama! Once he got some room, it was over.
Let's go.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
You say what now?
First play of the drive comes from the 22.
So. I ain't even keeping up with the score no more, man. I'm just at that point. I'm just playing now.
The throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
It's been tough for this QB in this one.
The problem is he got receivers that go get that ball, but so I'm having to keep everything in front of me. But like my D line, bro, like when I tell you I'm bringing it, I'm rushing him, bro. Like I'm not trying to give man no time in the pocket.
Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
I was going to miss that one.
There he goes.
Get him. I told you, that's what I'm talking about, but he got receivers that can get out of there.
And give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still alive in this one.
I was in the wrong
nice touchdown. Continue to fight. Continue to
cover
play
2,
this
but I don't know what
It's pretty much
cover
over.
3.
Down multiple
He
possessions.
wasn't even supposed to get past me like
It
that.
would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Oh, no, ain't no sense of it because he ain't get the field goal. But he's trying to run it in for 2.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
I know what he's trying to do. You know, most people don't even go back and try to get the ball. They'll just leave it there.
And if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the pass. Working that left side. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Man, you see what type of field position I had?
In today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarter.
A shot toward the end zone.
Wow, Williams, he had it in his hand, bro. I launched that one too, bro.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And the big tight end, a lot of times, that's a bigger strike zone, bigger dude, and you can tell they put the
got to go on my bag a little bit.
And it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here. He wants to go deep. And he
I knew he was going to go back on it.
His third one.
Let him go, though.
He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious. I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the
He's got it.
No! That's the luckiest shit I've ever seen. I smacked the ball out of his dude's hands. And his other dude just so happened to be standing behind us.
A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the
I smacked the crap out the ball.
Touchdown.
Damn, you definitely wasn't going to get no win on me. You beat Melo, but you can't beat me.
You look at I fumbled that ball, nigga. That fumbles what got me.
I know it. I know it. That's exactly what it was. I was so glad. No QB. I've been waiting to hit that nigga the whole time. Let me do this. It ain't no yet, Melo.
The 50.
Damn.
He's at the 40.
It's over with. It's over with, fat dude.
Defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Brought down
That fumbles what got me.
That nigga fast as shit, though.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one may have brought
Trill could have been up in the
matchup
game if
between
he had
upper
never
ranked teams,
missed that
and
safe
certainly
field
it
goal.
was
He
a
tried to
memorable
focus
one.
No doubt about it. I
He
think there were a
tried to
lot of
go for 10
eyeballs
and he
watching this game,
missed
not
it.
just fans of
Then
these
he
two
thought
teams,
he
but
had
people maybe
field goal. Then he
outside
called
of
timeout and
conference
go for 2.
affiliation looking in,
He
because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win,
That
this
fumbles
is
what
huge
got
in the
me.
eyes of the committee with respect to the
Man, that
college
fumble
football
and
playoff.
those
This
missed
win
field goals.
just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be
Wasn't no blowout,
matched up
nigga.
head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the
No, it wasn't no
playoff.
blowout. Hey.
I'm ready to go again. Who won next? I'm hungry.
Man, you hungry. All right, I'm finna send it to your fat ass right now.
Big, let's go. I'm hungry. I keep getting closer and
Keep it alive
closer.
so everybody can see it. Keep it
I
alive
keep getting
so
closer and
everybody
closer.
can see your fat ass.
They're there.
Yeah.
How crazy you want the dare to be when I see?
It's not at all.
Flash these guys coming up.
My boyfriend would kill me. She will.
You gonna do it? Oh, good they're there.
Alright, that's it.
A relationship.
You can put this screwdriver through the ball, right? Make a ball. Out the whole ball. Right? Out the ball. For example, look. Right? But, not the high brother ball. Then you probably don't tell her.
Hey, Dennis said we ready to go to church.
Me?
You gotta do that. Right? Okay.
Gotta be up at 8 o'clock for church.
See what I did.
I'm gonna be asleep. I'm gonna be at church. Sleepy as hell. Fat boy send the invite.
And then
I got me 38 hot.
the rubber.
That got me 38 hot.
Go take a quick piece right quick.
Yeah, I did all the money in my pocket. You can put this screwdriver 3 pieces worth of pounds. And star slices. Star slices. It's not good. Go ahead.
Hey, Urban, you can see it live.
Well, you got it on your YouTube channel?
No, Jackson still got it live.
I don't think I got here.
It's Mr. Type in Mr. Trail 25688. YouTube.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Canes will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Yeah.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite on the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump, but that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium.
There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
Back to throw, it's back. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted deep in his own end. Got some room to run.
Why you do that?
40, the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon.
Why are you turning players around, fat boy? Why are you turning players around?
It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make
that's a sorry excuse for a player. Don't never give up on the play, fat boy.
Look like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Let's go.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, James. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Oh, a lot of space. The 40. He's at the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Moore will throw. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Got him in the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Hurricanes in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass, it's back. He's got it. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Wants to throw again. He'll throw it. With the catch, it's Daniels. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. And the Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run the quarterback sneak. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
From the gun. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers. Find the space. Find the matchup. He identified it. Nice 2-point conversion play.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.
Everybody sleep.
Oh, no. I'm over here fucking around on this dynasty shit.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives him a chance. He makes this offense go.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Moore to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Now the play fake. He's going for it all. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These 2 defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Buys a little time. On the move, he fires.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Catch in the middle. It's Bauman. Still running at the 40. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Wants to throw it. The sure hands, it's Fletcher. Brings into the open. Rustled out of bounds and the 12, and another productive play on this drive. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Moore will throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Yes, this was called rights here.
The Canes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Touchdown, Miami! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
What is going on?
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's
Is
low.
what?
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Jonathan, for real, he ain't taking no
He
L's.
really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Moore to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Shakes off the defender. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, Tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Caught over the middle. It's low. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Ducks will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. He's got it up to 25. Touchdown, Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He's got the tight end. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Moore will throw. Dances away. Gets rid of it. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended.
Turning it on. Bust through behind his pad. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Wants to go up top on first down. Rolling right and going deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Receivers, you know, they might reach out a hint of diva still, right? Like they're always up there, according to them. And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high. Sometimes you force them a little bit too much. The defense takes advantage like they did.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs to buy some time. Takes a hit as he fires. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Bauman. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
Hey, man, you know how long it's been? I've been up late like this.
Finds his man. It's Fletcher.
It's been a while.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. By finds his man. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on first down. He makes the grab. Wide open spaces. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wide out, trying to get it in. Touchdown, Cade. A great catch and run for 6.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Moore to the air. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Ducks! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
That's a huge play for the offense because it keeps this thing one possession. They're going to be receiving first in the third quarter, and if they can keep this thing moving, all of a sudden they may have the lead here very soon.
2-point conversion attempt is coming.
Cool pass.
Off the play fake. He's got it in the end zone. It's good.
35-30.
8 points off that lead as they head to the locker room. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned.
Yeah, 35-30.
Not too far away.
Look. Y'all might be struggling
team is
over
on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway.
He came a good game.
I know. Don't get on his head. Don't put them 2 up there.
They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
To throw, it's nickel. Extending the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Oh, shoot.
They'll go to the air. And swatted down
I'm up by
by the
1.
defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Got a man. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, Dave.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down coming up. Wants to throw. It's nickel. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. His third and long from the 45. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
They're either really confident or a little reckless as they go for it on fourth and long from their own 45. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Hurricanes have their offense in high gear. They just keep firing. That's caught. It's Bauman. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from...
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Yeah, just do another kick.
The 50, the 40,
Damn.
the 30. He's at the 10.
Yeah.
Touchdown,
I rushed the ball in that tight
What's the better you get when the defense comes up with a play like that?
No.
What about the
Jonathan,
speed
you
of
locked
that
in.
defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese,
Okay,
like,
go
listen,
ahead.
it's
Down
not
the
just
night,
wide
you
receivers
do
that can
so.
do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Nickel. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. Touchdown, Miami. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game.
4-3.
That kind of drive will boost confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires downfield. Got a wide open receiver.
Oh my gosh, every time.
Huge gain. Defense has it, they're on the move. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's a great job by this defense.
Same thing that happened on
yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football.
Yes, I got it back. What? How did he not get it? He was laying on top of it. I'm getting that bad.
Will have to use its first timeout of the half. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Canes are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Hurricane! And that one will put them up here in the second half. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Back to throw, it's nickel. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Delivers the stiff arm. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Going for the big play. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Dropping back, it's nickel. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks the tackle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Buys a little time with his feet. Right on the money. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.
On live, bro. On live, bro. Live,
so this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock.
Remember the names.
And bleed the clock. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way. Touchdown, Cade! They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out, and you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Your defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead.
He ain't trying to take no more L's. He's trying to be another
experience in the locker room.
He can't get away with it.
He's definitely trying to give you another.
It's more common to throw.
Can't get away with it. 57-43.
So you practice these a lot.
He got away from
nice timing, nice
because I threw
nice 2-point
I fumbled.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Then he fumbled. And then he fumbled.
Losing, bro. That one thing when he lose, he gonna find what ball he's gonna try to figure it out. He's gonna hit, make the
One
fumble.
of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
That's why I would keep them plays like that to the sideline, so if they do fumble,
more mistakes, Jesse. You gotta just
they're gonna be out. They're gonna roll out of bounds away
staff
from
can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Moore. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Moore will throw. Buying some time as he moves left. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Moore. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble.
Oh
And
my
that is
God.
his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down.
That's a lot of.
Got it in the middle. It's
He threw it to the wrong receiver.
stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. The throw. Gets it out quickly. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that. And here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Here's a heat. Finds a man on the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This running in requires a bit.
That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too
Oh, yeah,
far
they got out
out
of
of
hand
reach.
fast.
This game is pretty much over. That
Oh, yeah,
was
it's
just the
63 to
icing on
43.
the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we,
Girl,
can we
you
get
were
out of here?
not-
Can we finish this game so I can go?
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Moore to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he's thrown another interception. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There, a shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep...
It's a seam wide open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Moore will throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Time is against them. Still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll start this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he hauls it in inside the 30. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot.